Dear students, in this video we shall solve some problems on exercise 3.2. So watch this video carefully and don't forget to prepare your notes. In question number 3, two equations are given. Find whether they are consistent or inconsistent. These two equations are not in the standard form. First we have to write it in standard form. 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y minus 7, it becomes minus 7 is equal to 0, and second equation is 9x minus 10y minus 14 is equal to 0. What is the value of a1? a1 is 3 divided by 2, b1 is equal to 5 divided by 3, and c1 is equal to minus 7. Similarly, a2 is equal to 9, b2 is equal to minus 10, and c2 is equal to minus 14. So, to check whether it is consistent or inconsistent, we have to find the value of a1 ratio a1 by a2, b1 by b2, and c1 by c2. So a1 is, substitute the values, a1 3 by 2 divided by value of a2 is equal to 9. So on simplification you will get 3 by 2. First we have to write the numerator, it is in fraction form 3 by 2 into reciprocal of the denominator 9. What is the reciprocal of 9? We can write it in 9 divided by 1 form. Reciprocal is equal to what? 1 divided by 9. So on simplification, 3 ones are 3, 3s are 9. So answer 1 divided by 2 3s are 6. So it is equal to 1 divided by 6. Again find the ratio b1 divided by b2. It is equal to, b1 is 5 divided by 3 divided by b2 value is equal to minus 10. Again we can write it in this form after simplification, 5 by 3 into minus 1 divided by 10 is equal to, this is minus 5 ones are 5 2s are, so answer is equal to 1 divided by minus 1 divided by 3 2s are 6. So they are not equal. This is 1 divided by minus 6, and b1 by b2 ratio is equal to minus 1 divided by 6. Are they equal? No. Therefore ratio a1 divided by a2 not equal to ratio b1 divided by b2. That implies what? It has a unique solution. Unique solution means what? This is consistent. These two equations are consistent. This is consistent, right? Next, let us see one more problem. Fourth problem. 5x minus 3y is equal to 11 minus 10x plus 6y is equal to minus 22. Again this is not in general form. Write down it in general form. It becomes 5x minus 3y minus 11 is equal to 0. Then minus 10x plus 6y b1 is minus 3, c1 is equal to minus 11, a2 is equal to minus 10, b2 is equal to 6, and c2 is equal to 22. So find the ratio a1 divided by a2. It is equal to 5 divided by minus 10. It's equal to minus 1 divided by 2, right? 5 ones are 5 twos are, so it is minus 1 by 2. Now let us find the ratio b1 by b2. It is equal to minus 3 divided by 6. 3 ones are 3 twos are gets cancelled, so minus 1 by 2. We can see here the two ratios are equal, so we have to find the last ratio c1 divided by c2. It is equal to minus 11 divided by 22. Again 11 ones are 11 twos are, so it is also equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore we can see here a1 by a2 ratio is equal to ratio b1 by b2. It is equal to ratio c1 by c2. Therefore what does it implies? These two equations are consistent or inconsistent? Because yes, it has infinite number of solutions. The two lines are coincident, therefore this is also consistent, right? Okay, next let us see fifth problem. 4 by 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Again this is not in the general form, write it in general form. 4 by 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equal to 0. Then 2x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0. So a1 is equal to 4 by 3, b1 is equal to 2 and c1 is equal to is equal to minus 12. So ratio a1 divided by a2 is equal to 4 by 3 divided by 2. Simplify, write the numerator 4 by 3 first into denominator's reciprocal. 2 can be written in this form, 2 divided by 1. So it becomes into 1 by 2. Okay. Now 2 ones are 2 twos are, so 2 ones are 2, denominator 3 ones are 3. So 2 by 3 is the ratio. Next b1 by b2 is equal to 2 divided by 3. We can't further simplify. Then c1 divided by c2. c1 by c2 is equal to minus 8 divided by minus 12 is equal to minus into minus, it becomes a plus. 8 ones 8 it is divisible by 4. 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are, so it is 2 divided by 3. Again it is also 2 divided by 3 means what? It implies a1 by a2 is equal to b1 divided by b2 is equal to c1 divided by c2. Means these ratios are equal implies what? Coincident lines, right? Therefore it is also consistent. Therefore this is consistent, right? Okay, next, which of the following pairs of linear equations Yes, some problems are given here. For question number 1, it is question number 1 is equal to, I will write here, x plus y is equal to 5 and 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. Yes, we have to find whether the pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. How can we say? We have to write it in general form. I can write in this way: x plus y minus y is equal to 0 and 2x plus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0. What is the value of a1? It is 1. b1 is the coefficient of y, it is also 1. c1, it is the constant of first linear equation, it is minus 5. Here a2 is equal to coefficient of x, it is 2 in the second equation. b2 is equal to coefficient of y, it is 2, and constant minus 10. Therefore, finds a1 divided by a2 ratio. a1 is 1, a2 is 2. So 1 by 2. We obtained the answer ratio a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2. Again see b1 divided by b2. It is equal to 1 divided by 2. Again both are equal. Ratios are equal. Then we have to find c1 divided by c2. This is equal to minus 5 divided by minus 10. Again it is equal to minus divided by minus becomes a plus. Here ratios, all the three ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2 are equal, right? Therefore this is what? Consistent or inconsistent? This equations are, since all are equal, ratios are equal, these are coincident lines, therefore it has infinitely many solutions, therefore this is consistent. Then further he asked here, if consistent, obtain solutions graphically. So we have to find the solution by using graphical method. Yes, can you find the solution using graphical method? Okay, I will solve one problem only, then later you should find other remaining problems also. Okay, yes. Here first equation is x plus y is equal to 0. Another equation is 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. So here find the value of y. What is the value of y? Y is equal to 5 minus x. Here 2y is equal to 10 minus 2x. Therefore, what is the value of y? If you take the common factor outside, then you will get the same value, right? Y is equal to 5 minus x, right? If you divide the equation by 2, then you will get the same. Y values, what happens if x value is 0, then what is the value of y? Y is equal to 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. Take the value of x is equal to 1, then what is the value of y? Y is equal to 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Enough. Here also you will get the same value table, so need not write the value table again. Then plot it in graph. X O x dash, y O y dash, 1, 2, maximum value of y, x is only 1, so this is enough. Here value of y is maximum value of y is 5, so I have to write here up to 5, 4, 5. Yes, this is enough. Now if the value of x is 0, what is the value of y? Y is equal to 5. So this value point is 0, 5. Next, if value of x is 1, what is the value of y? Y is equal to 4. Therefore, this is 1, 4. Using the scale, join the two points. This is the graph of equation x plus y is equal to 5, first equation. Similarly, you will get the same straight line to the second equation, because if you divide the whole equation by 2, you will get the same equation. So these two lines are coincident here. So any x is equal to 0, and y is equal to 5 is one solution, or x is equal to 1, y is equal to 4, this is one solution, another solution. Or take any values. See here, if x is equal to 2, you can easily check in your graph. X is equal to 2, then the value of y is equal to 3 in this way, right? All points on the straight line is the solution, right? Okay. Question number 2. X minus y is equal to 8, 3x minus 3y is equal to 1. Whether these equations are consistent or inconsistent, find. Write it in general form. X minus y minus 8 is equal to 0. Another equation is 3x minus 3y minus 1 is equal to 0. A1, here what is a1? Coefficient of x is a1. So this is 1. b1 is equal to coefficient of y, it is minus 1. And c1, constant c1 is minus 8. In the second equation, a2 is equal to 3. b2 is equal to minus 3. And c2 is equal to minus 1. Now, see, a1 divided by a2, ratio a1 divided by a2 is equal to 1 divided by 3. Then b1 divided by b2 is equal to minus 1 divided by minus 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Then c1 divided by c2 is equal to, in the given equations, ratio a1 divided by a2 is equal to b1 divided by b2 and it is not equal to c1 divided by c2. That implies the equations are inconsistent because it has no solution, because these two lines are parallel, therefore this is inconsistent. So you need not plot the graph of this solution. Yes. Next, let us move to another problem. 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Find whether these equations are consistent or inconsistent. Yes. Here, value of a1 in the first equation, a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 1 and c1 is equal to minus 6. Similarly, a2 is equal to 4, b2 is equal to minus 2 and c2 is equal to minus 4. Therefore, we have to find the ratio a1 by a2. What's that? 2 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. Similarly, ratio b1 by b2 is equal to 1 divided by minus 2 is equal to minus half. Are they equal? No. Therefore, these two ratios a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. This implies these two equations are not consistent or inconsistent. These equations are consistent. These are consistent. Yes, if they are consistent, find the solutions graphically. Yes, we need to find the solutions by the help of graph. What are the two equations? We know the two equations are 2x plus y . Another equation is 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Here we have to find the value of y. Y is equal to what? Carry both the terms. Minus 6 becomes plus 6, plus 2x becomes minus 2x. This is one equation. Here we have to prepare the value table. Now substitute the value of x as 1. What happens? 6 minus 2 into 1 is equal to what? 6 minus 2 into 1. 6 minus 2 is equal to, yes, it is 4. Now again substitute the value of x as 2. What happens? Y is equal to 6 minus 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, that is equal to 2. So value of y also 2. Similarly, here in this equation, what is the value of y? Since there we can see 2 is common, so divide it by whole equation by 2. We will get 2x minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we have to find the value of y. So y is equal to, carry y to right hand side, then what is remaining in left hand side? 2x minus 2. Okay, yes, prepare the value table. It is 1, 2 into 1 minus 2, 2 ones are 2, minus 2 is equal to 0. Now give one more value for x. Say x is equal to 2. What happens? 2 into 2 minus 2. 2 2s are 4, minus 2, again it is equal to 2. Yes. Now using these two value tables, plot the graph. Then you can get the value of x and value of y, right? These two value tables do yourself using the graph paper and find the solutions for these two value tables, right? I will write the answer directly. You will get x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2 as the solution. We can already find here. See, we can also find here also in the value table. See, these two points are common in both value tables. So value of x is equal to 2 and value of y is equal to 2. In this way also we can find the half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. Find the dimensions of the garden. See, this is the fifth question of exercise. So the garden is in rectangular shape and its half perimeter is given. Half perimeter means what? Length, this side and this side together is equal to 36 meter and length is 4 more than its breadth. Take breadth as y and length as x. So length is equal to what? 4 more than its breadth. This is one equation. And 6 meter. This is equation number 2. Now find the solutions for these two equations. In equation number 1, we have to find the value of y. What is y? Y is equal to, carry plus 4 to that side, it becomes x minus 4. Here also y is equal to 36 minus x. So to this equations, find the value table. Here also find the value table. 2 points are enough. Now give one value to x, that is put the value of x in this equation as 4. What happens? Y is equal to 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Then give one more value. Take x is equal to 8. What happens? If this is 8, 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. So these two values are enough. Similarly, in this equation, y is equal to 36 minus x. Put the value of x as 8. What happens? Give value of x as 8. Then y is equal to 36 minus 8. Subtract 8 from 36. You will get y is equal to what? Y is equal to 28. 36. Then y is equal to 36 minus 16. 36 minus 16 is equal to 20. So y value becomes 20. Using these two value table, find the dimensions of the garden. Dimensions means length and breadth of the garden. Here maximum value of x is 8. Here 16. So we require in x-axis 16 values, and similarly maximum value of y is 28. So we need 28 on y-axis. So take one unit as 4. So take one unit as 4. Then here 4, this is 8, 12, 16, then 20. Here produce this y-axis. This is 28 in this way. Here this is minus 4, minus 8. Here this is minus 4. Now to the first equation, if the value of x is equal to 4, what is the value of y? Y is equal to 0. If the value of x is equal to 4, value of y is equal to 0 means this point 4, 0. Next to the next point, what are the coordinates? 8, 4. X is equal to 8, value of y is 4. So this is the point. Here x value is 8 and y value is 8. Now join these 2 points using the scale. You will get a straight line in this way. This is the straight line for what? First equation, x is equal to y plus 4. Again I will write here x is equal to y plus 4 equations graph is this. Then next to the second equation, see the value table. If the value of x is 8, value of y is equal to 28. Value of x is 8, value of y is equal to 28. This is the point. Here x is equal to 8 and what is the value of y? Y is equal to 20. This is the point. This is what? 16, 20. Now join these 2 points. Okay, they will meet at a point, a distinct point. Here the value, you will get the value of x and value of y. So you will get, if you produce the graph, you will get the value of x. I will write here inside the graph, write down value of x and value of y. Can you tell me the value of x? Correct. X is equal to 20, yes. And value of y is what? Y is equal to 16. Am I right? Yes. So write down now. X indicates what? X is the length of the garden. Therefore, dimensions are of the garden are, what is the dimensions? 20 into 16, 20 by 16, right? Length is 20 centimeter and breadth is, or you can write in this way also. See, dimensions of the garden are 20 centimeter, length is 20 centimeter. Did you get this? Okay. Next, draw the graphs of x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. Then determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis and shade the triangular region. Right? First take down the two equations. What are the two equations? X minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and second equation is 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. Here draw the graph of these two equations. What we have to do? First find the value of y. What is y? Carry minus y to that side. It becomes plus y. What are remaining here? X plus 1. So this is one equation. Now using this equation, prepare the value table. Give one value to x. Say if x is equal to 0, what is the value of y? Y is equal to 0 plus 1. It becomes what? 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Now give one more value. X is equal to 1. What happens? Y is equal to 1 plus 1. It becomes 2. Right? Here 3x, another equation 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. Here also find the value of y. So first keep 2y here, carry minus 12 to that side, becomes plus 12 plus 3x becomes minus 3x. Again, what is the value of y? Y is equal to 12 minus 3x divided by 2. Here prepare the value table. Give one value to x. Say if x is equal to 0, what happens? If x is equal to 0, then y is equal to, I will write here, y is equal to 12 minus 3 into 0 is equal to 3 zeros are 0 divided by 2 is equal to 12. 2 ones are 2, 6 are. So y value is 6. Again give one more value to x. Take x is equal to 2. Then what happens? 12 minus 3 into 2. 3 2s are 6. So 12 minus 6 divided by 2 is equal to 6 by 2 is equal to 3. So value of y is equal to 3. Now draw the graph. Using these two value tables, plot the graph. X O x dash, y O y dash. Here, what is the maximum value of x here? x is equal to 1. In this case here 2, only 2 are enough. Maximum value of y is 6. This is also enough. Now note the points 1, 2, 3, here -1, -2, like that. Here this is -1, -2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6 enough. Now using first value table, note the point. What is the coordinates of this point? 0, 1. If x value is 0, y value is 1. See this point. So the coordinates of this point is 0, 1. Second point 1, 2. If the value of x is 1, y value is 2. So this is the point 1, 2. Now join the 2 points. This is the equation, a straight line for the equation. First equation, x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Then to the second value table, note the points. If x is equal to 6, 0, 0, 6. If the value of x is equal to 2, what is the value of y? Y is equal to 3. This is the point 2, 3. Now join these 2 points using the scale. Join these 2 points. You will get a straight line in this way. This graph is for what? Equation 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. Okay. Now what is asked here? You need not find the value of this point x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. No, they asked here find the triangular region formed between these two straight lines and the x-axis. What are the two straight lines? These two are the straight lines. One is this blue colored line and another one is red colored lines. And x-axis, this is x-axis, right? So what is the region covered by these straight lines and this axis, x-axis? This is a triangular region, right? No? So shade the triangular region. Shade the triangular region. I will shade this triangular region using pencil. Shade the triangular region, and here we have to find the vertices of the triangle. What are the vertices of the triangle? Take this vertex as A, this as B, and this point as C. I will write here. This is C. Now I will write here A is what? 2, 3. Then B is what? B. This is B, and value of x is -1 and y value is 0 here. And vertices, vertex C, coordinates of vertex C is what? 4, 4, 0, right? Yes, these are the vertices of the triangular region. So vertices, if you want, write down here. Therefore vertices of triangle are A, 2, 3, B minus 1 0, C 4 0. 4 0, right? Did you get this? So